So hello everyone, and really a pleasure to talk to you, Anvar. So I've been hearing a lot since morning about EdTech, and I've been a teacher for 25 years, and later on I'm going to share exactly how much of EdTech we actually use. So, because that's a reality. I mean, a lot of people come to us, but we know exactly what happens in the classrooms. So I'm going to start, first of all, I read a lot about you, because when I heard about the Kerala model, initially I did not have much knowledge about it. And let me tell you, I studied intensively and I'm really, really impressed. So tell me exactly, your Kerala's EdTech entire journey spans over 2 decades. It began with a vision behind IT at the Red School, then it transformed into KITE. And now how has this vision evolved through successive programs and innovations?
Yeah, in fact, it's not 20 years, it's also 25th year.
So oh my God. So many people celebrating Silver Jubilee. Thank you.
Guru, the whole program, Government of India, Government of Kerala has issued GO on 6th October 2000, that to start a program called IT at School. So it has started because now when the technology has come, the government has appointed a commission under Professor U.R. Rao, the late Professor U.R. Rao, and the NASCOM, the then NASCOM chairman, Kiran Karnik, so they were all the members. And the government has prepared a document like Vision 2010 for school education. That document itself says that the purpose of IT education need not be to teach IT. At that time, there is no ICT, it was IT only, computer and IT. But to use IT as a tool. And 2001, the IT at School process, the program started, and 2003, IT became a compulsory subject in class 8. So the compulsory subject means it is applicable to all students. So almost 5 lakh students were there at the class 8. In 2004, it has expanded to class 9. And in 2005, this became part of class 10, which is a public examination. So you have theory and practical. So it came this way. And even if the whole concept was to have the IT-based education, the initial days, the normal Windows, PowerPoint, this Word, Excel sort of things has happened. But seriously, in 2007, the government has took a decision to use free and open source software exclusively for the work. And to be honest, we have not deviated from that till now. So I will come to that. The use of, because this will answer to the Professor Rajaram Sharma's questions in the earlier panel that how we collaborate and all that. I will, if time gets, I will permit how we have done that. And so it comes in that way. But the core strategy which the government has taken at that time and which has been following right now is that the government has decided not to appoint any teachers to teach computer science up to class 10. In fact, class plus higher secondary, plus 1, plus 2, computer science is an optional subject and you have teachers. But decided to teach, empower existing teachers to handle ICT so that the sustainability is there. So that helped us to ensure it has given in a sustainable way. Then in 2007, it has gone to free and open software. 2010, ICT-based education has started. 2017 the KITE comes, so it has been going in that way. Now ICT is a subject from class 1 to 10. So that is the just evolution part of that.
But then you had so many other programs come up along with that. Not only teacher capacity or KITE, but even you have your little kites, which obviously, so many other things came up across with it. Your other programs of AI, robotics.
Exactly. See, the pertinent question to have, how you impart this, how you ensure that this reaches to kids. So that was the question. And the motto was to, we have the master trainers network in KITE and IT at School. 200 master trainers we had exclusively. They are teachers and they are appointed through a test process and then intensively given training on that. Then you train the teachers. So you train the teacher and the teacher has to deliver the training with the facilities available to the computer. In 2010, we thought of having a need for the students' IT initiatives also in school. So we started some student school IT coordinators. We have school IT coordinator, they are a teacher. It has gone in a more informal way. But in 2018, we had to digitized 45,000 classrooms in Kerala. The government of Kerala has spent 1,000 crore for making all classroom from class 8 to 12 smart. That means you can see 45,000 classrooms of government schools have laptop, projectors, printer, not printer in classroom, laptop, projector, and internet facility. Then 1 to 7, we have not started high-tech classrooms, but high-tech labs. So to support that, a student army is required. That is why we structured the Little Kites. We had a model of student police cadet, and that is available in all schools. So then again come to the free and open source software. See, I'll tell you in 2007, another mode of the ICT infrastructure deployment. Government of India, Professor Sharma, he was with the CIET and CETI and all. We used to interact at that time. They had formed the ICT at school scheme in 2006, something. So Kerala got 1,000 school initially. So each school will get 1 lakh contribution of Government of India. State has to take 25% of that for 5 years. That's a big thing. We got 250 crore at that time. But no other state has come up that way. Karnataka and other come, but it was on the boot model, build, own, operate, transfer model, where the private players are setting up the labs here. They do appoint the teachers, so they make the curriculum. But once the period is over, then the teacher community of the school, they are not taking the ownership. The machine has also gone. But we have not gone to that model. We have piggybacked on the existing system, which thankfully the Government of India supported at that time. But now it's all we cannot make any deviation, so that's a different issue. So what I'm saying is that that model helped us to build the infrastructure. And see, in 2010, like this, we were attending a conference of IIT Mumbai professor, I think it was Sridhar here. They had a incubation, this thing called, I don't remember, it's in open something. They had a computer masti book. It's a book which was based out of G-Commerce, like GeoGebris. G-Commerce is a very famous EdTech platform developed by the G-Commerce communication. So it's being released under Creative Commons license, that open source. So we took that and we made playbooks, Kalipeti in Malayalam, and Malayalam, Hindi, Malayalam, English, Tamil, and Kannada books are available from 2012 onwards in this thing. I'm the same person who has the invented G-Commerce, or the part of G-Commerce. He visited our office day before yesterday, and he has asked us support to provide Tamil and Kannada translations, voiceover, because we had that. We had Tamil medium for neighboring Tamil Nadu schools, Idiki, and for Kannada, the Kasaragod area, Guru and all came there. So, and that will be upstreamed into the G-Commerce. So the Kannada, Tamil content will be then. And we are taking another one which have best practice in Italy and France. So the bigger collaborations have happened without any restriction, with the power of free and open source software.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is what, so whenever such opportunities come, see, we are proud to have a world-class infrastructure, world-class educational softwares in our this GeoGebra, the Salzburg.
Yeah.
We are not just consuming that, but we are doing the modification, customization according to the curriculum, according to the syllabus. Likewise, the G-Commerce I already explained, the FET, the Colorado University. Last year when I was visiting IIT Chennai in Madras, they were having some simulation program using FET, which we are started using 2010 onwards.
Yes.
So likewise, and we have cautiously taken to put our resources into the larger platform, so that the problems with the collaboration can be happen in a meaningful way. I'm thankful for Khan Academy also. In fact, Niharika, she didn't specify their key attracting part for us, which is it's under Creative Commons, and we had signed an agreement MOU with the Khan Academy in 2019. But again, it has inspired us to have our own engine, because it requires internet. So that parts will come. So that in short, the Little Kites or the GCOMDs or all this program comes throughout the power of networking of free and open source software or the Creative Commons philosophy. That is,
I saw that. So I think what the best part of what you've done is you've included teachers, students, and even parents within your program to get a yes from everybody, and that's the success of it. So now that you said that you already have Karnataka a part of it, you have Tamil Nadu part of it, how do you make sure that other states are able to even take this entire KITE program and build it within their states? How do you envision that?
See, I'll tell you, before COVID, no, immediately after COVID, 10 states has visited Kerala, KITE, and seen. But then last year, what has happened? I don't want to name any particular states only. They have a clear demand. They want AI in school curriculum in a very short period, and they want to have. So I told them, so what is AI? What is AI in school education? You first come and study. What we have done, we have started doing coding. And now class 1 to that purposefully we have decided, because Kerala you cannot go the way your technology driven way. It should be the part and parcel of the curricular framework. Even in 2007, in 2005, National Curriculum Framework we have in CF Kerala Curriculum Framework 2007. Right now we have updated that, and we have a Kerala Curriculum Framework 2023 right now. So we cannot go, whatever technology or whatever thing, you cannot go beyond that. Okay. So to do that, class 1 to 4, we have decided not to teach computer science. That was the conflict. But when the computer masti came and with the GCOM is what the children, the textbook itself is named as Playbox. Okay, Playbox, Kalipati. It's basically, they are learning things for numeracy or word skills or geographical concept. So mathematical small skills, the skills which are practicing through games. So basically that is not a content oriented thing. It's a practice. Then the coding, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Scratch, that's again an open source that has been started for coding this thing, which will go to Python at that level. So the coding we have initiated, and last year to 2024, we introduced a chapter called Computer Vision, which is AI for class 7 when we revised the textbook. It basically, the children should write code, computer code, for a program which identify your facial expressions, whether you are happy or whether you are sad or like that. So the small way, it's a re-engineering way. This year, class 8, 9, 10, it has been expanded, and even AI is introduced, but not the chat GPT or the AI engine, but even the prompt engineering and all with our own system. I have to do so what I am telling them, you should introduce this as a coding, all those things. ICT, you should have a exclusive setup like KITE. You should have a project management unit. You should identify the teachers. So we have suggested a roadmap, but some of the state has done in a bits and pieces of that. And in fact, they are all happy to have the infrastructure. So, okay, you have procured laptops in all classroom, 65,000 laptop, good, give me the tender document, will procure. So that whenever we say the high-tech school and the ICT devices are the last part, our thrust is capacity building, content, then only the hardware part comes. The fourth part is monitoring and e-governance. So, that is what it's still open, and IT for Change, UNICEF has studied it, and even tomorrow Southern consultation is happening. The system is open, but you should have a clear policy level, sustainable intervention to have this model replicate.
So, Anvar, when you speak about capacity, teacher capacity building, I read about your thing. The first year, the new teachers, you train them for 10 days. And the consecutive years, you train them for 2.5 days. That's what I've read about it. Now, I know that as a teacher, to take any teacher out of school for 10 days is a challenge. So how do you do that? Because if you tell teachers to go train with a summer vacation, they'll kill you. So how do you manage this 10 days and 2.5 days consecutively?
I'll tell you, the 10 days training is not happening parallelly. 10 days, it's not our training. 10 days training are required for all teachers in Kerala. It's basically in a year, 5 days they take the vacation time. Vacation time is the training time, and 5 days in a cluster mode, twice in a month sort of things. So
Okay.
that's the, but the KITE, the training, we don't have a structured training like that. We will do this much training this year like that. For example, for the this last vacation, 2025 May, April, May, that is the vacation time for that. April is full May. We have given 3-day training for the new textbook for class 10 teachers.
Okay.
3-day. Then 1 day exclusively for robotic kit, because robotic is part of IT curriculum, and they have the 29,000 robotic kit. So by using that, they can do. Then 2-day for the second part of book. So 3 plus 1 plus 2.
So you split it up, and it's all physical trainings.
So that is for ICT textbook.
Okay.
But when the academic monitoring software Samagra Plus came, we do 1 day, 2-day training for that. Certain things which the last mile is essential, that your intervention is essential, then you do the physical training. Otherwise, you train the trainers, the school IT coordinator, they will do the internal training. And I'll tell you one more thing, from 2019 onwards in Kerala, all teachers, for them to complete their probation successfully, within 2 years of their service, they have to pass a mandatory course conducted by KITE.
Wow.
It's 45 hours. In fact, it was in the Kerala education rule that computer training was essential for teachers earlier. And we were conducting that physically. Like you said, 5 days, it's 7 days. 7 days taking them, that is. So that is why the necessity created to build an online system even before COVID. COVID happened 2020. I am saying this 2019, just before 1 year before that. And so far, 60,000 teachers has been trained on different batches. It's a 45 hours training, which takes 1.5 months. And they have to write a practical also. That for the examination, they have to come physically. The pass percentage is 83% like that.
83% is ambitious.
So they have to repeat. So these sort of things, now we have the flexibility because everything is happening within the curriculum. So the department is happy. Otherwise, when you try to bypass the curriculum with the tech and uses a fancy tool, then we will have the problem. But having the strong force philosophy and the curricular insistence helping us to go with the system.
Right. No, I agree with you, because whenever I'm in school as a principal, when we brought in programs which is run by the third party, what happens is the teachers are disconnected with the content, the students are engaged with the content, but they have nothing to discuss with the teachers later on. And in a year or two, that program has failed. So this explains exactly why KITE is doing so well. There's a major concern right now, that is that we have shortage of teachers right now. You have your students becoming student leaders. And as a head of the school, every day I used to have tea with my students, and I used to ask them, what do you want to become in the future? I think in this 3 or 4 years, I had only one student saying they wanted to be a teacher. Nobody wanted to be a teacher. So through this teacher student empowerment program, do you foresee somebody entering teaching as a profession or taking it up ahead or something? Or is there some kind of vision across for that?
So this is a very peculiar question which I am facing right now. People will ask now whether how many of your students have been converted to IT professionals and all. So basically, for the school level, we are not giving any emphasis on or any specific training, coaching, or this thing for them to have a specific profession. I'll tell you, we have started a program called Key to Entrance, because entrance, normally when you hear entrance, what's coming in your mind is medical or engineering. It's a key, NEET, Kerala, this NEET sort of things. So and it affects your study at higher secondary level. Normally +1, +2 level. Students are more focused on this entrance cracking, and it affects their study availability, private coaching and all. So last year 2023, we have started this entrance for all subjects, even for commerce, humanities, like all those things, and the career guidance programs also in parallel to that, so that children will not see that there is only choice for engineering or medicine, which in fact is showing it has not getting the result in the first year, but last year it has good very result. And so much children, when they took the feedback, when they knew about the avenues, that there is not the engineering or medicine is the only way. So and the other you have the ways to go with your aptitude and interest, your avenues to grow. It has showing positive impact on social science, teaching, and all other fields.
Okay. So Anvar, today, suppose, for example, there is somebody who is very ambitious and entrepreneur and wants to start KITE model. What are the possible challenges that person would face initially, and how would what kind of advice would you give to this person as to how to overcome it and how to make sure that KITE is running successfully wherever this person wishes to start this?
See, the KITE is not a separate entity. That is the thing. It is
That's agreed with the state you're working with it. But somebody initially, we spoke about so many people wanting to start something across education.
That's what.
And they will come across as something like this.
For example, if state A wants to have implement a KITE model, okay, forget about the KITE organization. KITE is a Section 8 company right now that is for the functioning. First, they have to take a decision that they will identify some 10, 20 the key persons.
Okay.
And it has a mix, but most of the majority of them should be the teachers, working teachers who knows what is actually happening at the school. Okay. Train them, then identify master trainees at schools, okay, at districts, so 200 member team. It is not full time. Okay, so that's what. Second, you decide on the capacity building, what mode of training you need. Then whether you want this as a subject in your curriculum. So that part. Then the infrastructure will not be that much easy. But you use it's the optimum way. Okay. You cannot satisfy that, because see, I am fed up with the ideas and proposal after artificial intelligence. I cannot sit in the office with pumping ideas how to make this. But the reality is that even now I am not confident of having any internet only based system in my classrooms and schools. There may be 40% students who can do that anytime, and 20% more flexible, but the remaining 40% still have the digital divide issue at the fit. So whatever things you decide, you should have that accessible at school. Don't put any homework sort of thing for digital things, because you should be under the assumption that children doesn't have the facility at home, even the smartphone, or they are not using it at home. You put it at your school, for which you need the offline mode. That is what even the language lab, we put the offline mode, again customizing model, which is a free and open source software. Even the AI engine which we are developing right now, the issue, I will come to that. The artificial intelligence training, when we start to impart, there was serious confusion, because you have to push your teachers to give their credential in at least 15 engines, whether ChatGPT, Gemini, DALE, whatever.
Canva, everywhere.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So what we have decided, first that challenge we had a ID, which is without having the personal credential, we have our own G Suite. Again, that is customized one, which will give you pen number at kiteschool.in, school code dot pen number. So if 1231 is the school code, 1231.231 at 8, so it identifies. There is no other. So that resolved issue. It's a normal way. Then we have not put any module for that. Okay, if you say ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever, we have made in a system, in a theoretic way, instead of putting the way summarization, how to get the summarization, how to make image generation, okay, how to do the computer vision, this machine learning simple way. So it's a 3 hours, 3 days, 6 part module with the prompt engineering, responsible use of AI, and assessment. And the assessment I will tell you. So we put that theory, and we have not recommended any particular tool for that. Let them use whatever is there. Certain tool will be permitted to till certain point, then they have to pay like that. Okay, so that mode worked. Otherwise, if you insist with a module that if 20, 30 persons using in a free module, at that time that will get hanged. So that is it. So that then I will tell you an example. If a teacher teaching chemistry in class 9, we have asked her to upload a chapter which she is teaching, like structure of atom, to the engine, and asked to prepare 10 questions out of this chapter with answers. When she has done it, she or he herself realized that this is the chapter which I am teaching. I know the subject well, but out of the 10 answers with the chat engine has given, 4 are wrong or 3 are wrong. So which gives them a correct sense that you need the facilitation, you cannot use this again. Exactly. So that's one issue. So we have trained 80,000 teachers in that. No, it was a hectic task. And it was a full-time this thing. It's a physical training. Then Essential was introduced. We started training to public also. The school teachers started training to public also. Another one, how to use this in the classroom. Again, in the IT textbook, you have this prompt engineering, all those concepts. But again, how to use this? We have the program Samagra Press Portal, which we started even the Diksha portal actually in 2018. So that data set we have taken, and with our knowledge base, we have customized that by our own LLM. And again, the GPU cost and all issue, but we are working on that. So we have confidently said that the teachers has definitely whether it will not give any algorithmic bias or will not have any hallucination effect. Okay, so that is again the challenge is how to use the free and open source concept in the AI engine. That's an issue because after the DeepSeek, at least the source code and the weights etc. are open, but still the data sets are not open. So, but we have the data sets open, and how to make this in the whole ecosystem for the country or outside. So that will be a different model for that. So it is being spanning out in that way. We are still experimenting. We are looking for new ideas and all, but there are certain policies which we will not, which is fundamental to us, which we will not deviate. That is one, the Creative Commons license or open source one, which will not. Then it will not be. We will have a testing with the curricular approach, and only if you pass the test, then only we will accept that. And the whatever things we do, that should reach to all children. The KITE has not conducted any program which is creating islands of excellence, like for example, your tinkering lab sort of. The Guru has written about that in the study. You have 16,000 school and 2,000 high school and 150 block. If you have 100 tinkering lab showcase with huge money pumped into that places, it will be beneficial to that area alone. So instead of that, we have given robotic kit. The robotic kit is only cost me 700 rupees per kit, which helps students to have 150 experiments, because the software, my laptop was with our software loaded, and the teacher training was given, and this is the whole open hardware. Use some sensors or registers that are missing, they can be. So that have given to all students. All Little Kites unit, 2,200 units. We piloted that 1 year. Okay. Then this year is part of the robotics theory and practical with the robotic. It is part of our board examination.
Wow.
And 29,000 kit has been distributed by us through CSR and all, and now schools are free to procure that. And if some components are losing, they will they can easily procure that from the market. So the universalization, the equitable distribution, that is also non-negotiable for us.
That's really amazing. When we talk about artificial intelligence, last year, 2024, what we've done is for 1 week, we told the teachers you will use only AI tools, and you will show implement in the class, and students have to show the learning back using AI. What we studied in the data is that the students were engaged. There was a lot of excitement. Attendance was complete. Learning, the marks did increase, but we saw that the students were copy pasting. Jia in the morning also spoke about how with the MIT research done on AI, the certain areas in the brains were showing that there was not many memory gain happening across. What is your take on this in the future for it? I mean, what do you foresee with the use of AI?
See, use of AI, it's still that is what how to handle it carefully. So the teacher part, that is fine, that is under control, because and we have not permitted to use this at the classroom even at this point formally. Definitely, as the last panel said, students are in a time travel world. What they see outside these Instagram and the other world, they are in a parallel world. We cannot understand that. And whatever technology or whatever methodology we suggest for the classroom is looking, it's looking foreign to them. Actually, they will feel that. So creating the balance and how to handle the children in that level is I don't have an easy solution for that, but we are on the research and continuously doing that. That is what, at least to use in the classroom, the AI. We cannot ask children to use any available well-known engines as of now. So that is what, to use them in the minimal level with the minimum facilities. We have provided them our own engine within the classroom. That is also within the classroom, not at home.
Okay, now it's my final question. Where do you get this inspiration to grow from year to year, saying that I want to include this, I want to study this, or I mean, where is the source of inspiration coming from?
Personally,
and knowledge.
Yeah, personally for me, I was working with CETI, the Government of India Institution, as a software developer from 1998 to 2000. Then I moved to Government of Kerala, a local body computerization project in 1998. Then I had the opportunity to have the large CSC project, Common Service Center project, Akshaya. It was computer literacy program and all before Government of India. But after till 2007, I happened to be in education. So my whole background is IT. I do write about IT technologies and all. But the Akshaya helped me to have the social relevance of the part and the digital divide and ICT for society angle. And we had some UNDP project where we met Guru in 2005. I had running a program called eKrishi, and they have a different program here. But in 2007, once I am with the IT at school, then that is what I am saying, thanks to free and open source software, the power of the network and the community and the software, which is still, even the academicians or bureaucrat in Kerala may not be knowing that much, to be frank, because that's again the parallel world sort of things happening. But once you recognize that, once you understand that potential, that itself will drive you crazy. That is what. See, I had the issue of having this language lab. I will the language lab with the proprietary platform, proprietary system, which 10 laptops, 10 computers with 10 node, 10 license, costs you 10 lakh rupees or 20 lakhs rupees, but it's keeping idle. Smart computer, smart interactive whiteboard. Again, you can do something, but without content, augmented reality, virtual reality, etc. But the model customized offline language lab helped me to use the existing computer and without any networking, without internet, using the Wi-Fi, this thing. So this same things which I am doing with GCOM Brace, which I have the Timothy Gray came last year, which will be using for children with special needs. So that's a new thing. So that is what it's in the growing.
So at the end, again, it's just talking about collaboration, networking, and talking to each other, which actually builds a body of knowledge. So thank you so much to everyone out here, and thank you, Anvar. It was amazing.
Thank you very much.